Most people think remarkable results need remarkable changes. A new life starts on Monday. A strict diet, a perfect morning routine, a huge goal written in bold letters. For a few days, everything feels possible. Then, life gets busy. Motivation fades. One missed day becomes 3, and soon, the old routine returns. This is why so many people keep starting over, not because they are lazy, not because they do not want to change, but because they think change has to feel big before it matters. Atomic Habits teaches the opposite. The smallest action can matter, not because one tiny action will magically transform your life overnight, but because small actions repeat, and repeated actions become habits. Habits become evidence, and that evidence slowly changes the person you believe you are. In this video, we will go through 20 lessons from Atomic Habits. Lesson 1. Tiny changes do not look powerful at first. Imagine a plane flying from one country to another. At the beginning, a tiny change in direction looks meaningless, just a small turn. But after hours in the air, that small turn can lead the plane somewhere completely different. Your habits work the same way. One healthy meal does not change your body. One page does not make you educated. One workout does not make you fit. But the direction matters. A small, good decision, repeated for months, can create a result that looks surprising from the outside. People will say you changed suddenly, but you did not. You changed quietly. You changed through decisions nobody noticed. The question is not whether today's action will change your entire life. The question is whether it moves you in the right direction. Lesson 2. Bad habits also compound. Most people understand that good habits add up, but bad habits do too. One late night does not destroy your energy. One unhealthy meal does not ruin your health. 1 hour of scrolling does not destroy your focus. But repeat those actions often enough, and they begin to shape your normal life. The dangerous part is that the cost is delayed. You do not feel the full price immediately. That is why bad habits are easy to repeat. The penalty does not arrive today. It arrives slowly. Later, you may look at your life and wonder how you got here. The answer is usually not one huge mistake. It is hundreds of small choices that felt harmless at the time. Every habit is a direction. Choose carefully. Lesson 3. Goals are useful, but systems decide your results. A goal tells you where you want to go. A system tells you what you do every day. You can have the goal of getting fit, but without a system for training, eating, sleeping, and returning after bad days, that goal stays a wish. You can have the goal of writing a book, but without a system for sitting down and writing regularly, the book stays in your head. Many people have the same goals. They want more money, better health, more confidence, more focus, but not everyone has the same daily system. The winner is often not the person with the biggest goal. It is the person with the better routine. Goals give you a destination. Systems give you a path. Lesson 4. Focus on becoming someone, not just achieving something. Instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," ask yourself, what would a runner do today? Instead of saying, "I want to read more," ask, what would a reader do tonight? Instead of saying, "I want to be disciplined," ask, what would a disciplined person do in this moment? This matters because goals can disappear after you reach them, but identity stays. A person who loses weight may return to old habits, but a person who sees themselves as someone who takes care of their body has a stronger reason to continue. You do not build habits only to get results. You build habits to become someone you can trust. Every small action is proof. Proof that you are becoming the person you said you wanted to be. Lesson 5. Every action is a vote. One workout does not make you an athlete. One page does not make you a reader. One good decision does not make you disciplined. But each action is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. You do not need to win every vote. You just need to win most of them. This is important because perfection is a trap. You will have bad days. You will miss workouts. You will waste time. You will eat badly sometimes. That does not erase your progress. One bad action is not your identity. It is only one vote. The problem begins when you stop voting for the person you want to be. Do not ask, "Did I do everything perfectly?" Ask, "Did I cast at least one good vote today?" Lesson 6. Make good habits obvious. Many habits begin with what you see. You see your phone. You check it. You see snacks on the table. You eat them. You see your running shoes near the door. You remember to walk. Your environment is always giving you instructions. The problem is that most people make bad habits easy to see and good habits easy to forget. They keep the phone beside the bed. They hide the book in a drawer. They leave exercise clothes in the cupboard. Then they wonder why they keep choosing distraction. Make the good habit visible. Put the book on your pillow. Put the water bottle on your desk. Put your workout clothes where you can see them. What you see often becomes what you do. Lesson 7. Do not depend on memory. Attach new habits to old habits. You already have routines. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you drink coffee, you come home, you eat dinner. These routines can become anchors for new habits. After brushing your teeth, you can read one page. After making coffee, you can write your daily plan. After dinner, you can take a short walk. The new habit does not have to fight for space in your day. It can connect to something that already exists. This is easier than hoping you suddenly remember at the perfect time. Your old routine becomes a reminder for the new one. A habit is easier to build when it has a place to live. Lesson 8. Be specific about when and where. I will exercise more is not a plan. I will work on my goals is not a plan. Your brain needs something clearer. For example, at 7:30 in the evening, after dinner, I will walk for 10 minutes. Or, at 8 in the morning, at my desk, I will study for 15 minutes. The more specific the plan, the less you need to negotiate with yourself. You are not deciding every day. You already decided. Many people wait for the right time, but the right time often never comes. Choose the time, choose the place, then show up. Clarity removes excuses before they appear. Lesson 9. Make good habits attractive. Your brain is more likely to repeat something that feels rewarding. This does not mean every habit must be exciting. Some habits are boring, some habits are difficult, but you can make them more appealing. Listen to your favorite podcast only while walking. Drink good coffee while doing your morning planning. Study with a friend. Make your workspace feel calm and inviting. You are not trying to trick yourself. You are making the right action easier to choose. The more your brain connects a habit with something positive, the less you need to force it. Discipline is useful, but attraction is powerful too. Lesson 10. Your habits are shaped by the people around you. People copy what feels normal. If your friends always complain about exercise, it becomes easier to avoid exercise. If everyone around you scrolls during meals, scrolling feels normal. If your environment respects learning, training, saving money, or building skills, those actions become easier to repeat. This does not mean you must leave everyone behind, but you should pay attention to what your environment rewards. Find people who are already doing the thing you want to do. A running group, a study group, a creative community, a friend who takes their goals seriously. You do not need to be the strongest person in the room. Sometimes you just need to be in a room where the right behavior feels normal. Lesson 11. Make starting easy. Most habits do not fail because the work is impossible. They fail because the beginning feels too heavy. You want to exercise, but you need to find clothes. Fill your bottle. Pack your bag. choose a workout, drive somewhere. By the time you are ready, your brain has already found 10 reasons to stop. The solution is simple. Reduce the number of steps. Prepare your clothes the night before. Keep the book beside your bed. Open the document before you leave work. Set up your desk before you sleep. You do not need more willpower. You need less friction. The easier the first step becomes, the more likely you are to take it. Lesson 12. Use the 2-minute rule. When you start a new habit, make it so easy that you cannot reasonably refuse. Do not begin with, "I will read for 1 hour." Begin with, "I will read 1 page." Do not begin with, "I will train for 90 minutes." Begin with, "I will put on my shoes." Do not begin with, "I will meditate every morning." Begin with, "I will sit quietly for 2 minutes." This may sound too small, but the goal is not to prove how hard you can work. The goal is to become the person who starts. A habit must become easy before it becomes impressive. You can always do more after you begin, but first, you need a starting line that does not scare you. Lesson 13. Make bad habits difficult. If you want to stop wasting time on your phone, do not place it beside your bed. Put it across the room. Log out of distracting apps. Turn off notifications. Remove the shortcut from your home screen. If you want to spend less money, make impulse buying harder. Do not save your card details everywhere. Wait 1 day before buying something non-essential. If you want to eat better, do not fill your home with food you are trying to avoid. You do not need to become stronger than temptation every minute. You can make temptation weaker. A good environment makes good choices easier. A bad environment makes bad choices automatic. Do not make life harder than it needs to be. Lesson 14. Use preparation to protect your future self. Your future self is not a different person. It is still you. Still tired. Still busy. Still vulnerable to easy distractions. So help that future version of you. Prepare the healthy meal before you get hungry. Prepare the clothes before you wake up tired. Prepare the work list before you feel overwhelmed. Save money automatically before you have the chance to spend it. The best time to make a good decision is often before the difficult moment arrives. When you are calm, you can design the right path. When you are tired, you can simply follow it. Preparation is kindness to your future self. Lesson 15. Make progress satisfying. Many good habits have delayed rewards. You exercise today. The result comes later. You save money today. The security comes later. You study today. The opportunity comes later. But your brain likes rewards now. That is why bad habits can feel so powerful. They give you something immediately. So give yourself a visible sign that you showed up. Mark the calendar. Tick the box. Write down the habit. Track your streak. The tick is not the real reward. The real reward is seeing proof that you kept your promise. You are building a record, and that record makes it harder to say, "I never stick to anything." Lesson 16. Track the habit, but do not become a prisoner of the tracker. A habit tracker can be powerful because it makes progress visible. You can see the days you trained, the days you wrote, the days you studied, the days you chose the better option. But the tracker is not the goal. The habit is the goal. Do not cheat the system just to protect a streak. Do not read one meaningless sentence only to keep a box checked. Use tracking as feedback, not as a performance. The question is not, did I protect the number? The question is, am I becoming more consistent? Track the action, but never forget the reason behind it. Lesson 17. Do not miss twice. One missed day is normal. Life happens. You get sick. You travel. You have family problems. You have deadlines. You have days when your energy disappears. Missing once is not failure. The danger begins when one missed day becomes a pattern. You skip the gym once. Then you say you will restart next week. You miss one study session. Then, the whole week disappears. You eat one unhealthy meal, then you decide the day is already ruined. Do not let one mistake become your new routine. Return as quickly as possible. Your goal is not a perfect streak. Your goal is a fast recovery. The people who stay consistent are not the people who never fall off. They are the people who come back sooner. Lesson 18. Expect the boring middle. At the beginning of a new habit, you feel excited. You imagine the future version of yourself. Then comes the quiet part. The part where the habit is no longer new, no longer exciting, no longer impressive. It is just repetition. This is where most people stop. They think nothing is happening. But this is often where the real change begins. Think about ice sitting in a cold room. For a long time, the temperature rises little by little. Nothing looks different. Then, at one point, the ice begins to melt. The visible result comes after many invisible changes. Your habits can feel like that. You may not see the result yet, but you are building the conditions for it. Do not quit, because the change is quiet. Quiet. Progress is still progress. Lesson 19. Review your habits. A habit that helped you last year may not fit your life today. Maybe your schedule changed. Maybe your goal changed. Maybe the habit became too easy. Maybe it became too rigid. Every few weeks, ask yourself simple questions. What is working? What keeps failing? What is making this harder than it needs to be? What? Small adjustment would make it easier to continue. Consistency does not mean repeating the same plan forever. It means staying committed while improving the method. Do not abandon the goal because the system needs an update. Adjust. Learn. Continue. Lesson 20. The real goal is to become reliable to yourself. At the end of the day, Atomic Habits is not only about reading more, exercising more, saving more, or being productive. It is about trust. Can you trust yourself to do what you said you would do? Not perfectly, not every day, but often enough that you begin to believe your own promises again. That is what tiny habits give you. They give you evidence. Evidence that you can return. Evidence that you can improve. Evidence that change does not need to begin with a huge dramatic moment. It can begin with one glass of water, one page, one walk, one saved dollar, one honest decision. Your life rarely changes in one massive move. It changes through small choices repeated long enough to become part of you. So do not wait for the perfect Monday. Do not wait for a huge wave of motivation. Choose one small habit today. Make it obvious, make it easy, make it satisfying, then repeat it tomorrow. Because tiny changes may not look remarkable in the moment, but given enough time, they can create a remarkable life. Leave a comment with one tiny habit you want to start today, and subscribe for more stories, big ideas, and practical explainers that help you see life differently.